Have you ever met someone who seems to walk on a tightrope of social grace? Someone who can mediate a heated argument between friends with the calm of a seasoned diplomat, and then spend the next 20 minutes agonizing over which coffee to order? If that sounds familiar, you've likely encountered the charming, complex, and captivating energy of a Libra. Born between September 23 and October 22, Libra is the seventh sign of the Zodiac, an air sign represented by the scales of justice. And that symbol, the scales, isn't just for show. It's the very core of who they are, influencing everything from their relationships to their sense of style. But there's so much more to this sign than just a desire for balance. Today, we're diving deep into the 10 essential personality traits that truly define a Libra. Whether you are a Libra, love a Libra, or are simply curious about the nuances of this zodiac sign, you're in the right place. Let's unlock the secrets of the scales. Trait number 1. The diplomat and peacemaker. At the very heart of every Libra is an innate desire for harmony. They are the natural-born peacemakers of the zodiac. Imagine a tense dinner party where two guests are locked in a political debate. While everyone else is shifting uncomfortably in their seats, the Libra is the one who will gently steer the conversation toward a neutral, common ground. They don't do it by taking sides. Instead, they have a unique ability to see the validity in both perspectives. They are masters of finding the and in a world of either or. This diplomatic skill makes them incredible friends, partners, and colleagues. They genuinely believe that conflict is a waste of energy and that a peaceful solution is always possible. However, this deep-seated need for peace can have a downside. It often leads them to avoid necessary confrontations, sometimes bottling up their own feelings to keep the waters calm. For a Libra, learning to accept that some disagreements are healthy and productive is a lifelong lesson. Trait number 2. The social butterfly. Libras are powered by connection. As an air sign, they thrive on communication, partnership, and social interaction. Being alone for too long can feel genuinely draining to a Libra, like a flower without sunlight. They are the ultimate hosts, effortlessly making everyone feel welcome and included. Their charm isn't a performance, it's a genuine expression of their interest in other people. They ask thoughtful questions and are fantastic listeners, which makes others feel seen and valued. Think of them as the social glue that holds a group together. They initiate plans, remember birthdays, and are genuinely happy to celebrate the successes of others. This social nature means they often have a wide and diverse circle of friends. They collect people from all walks of life, fascinated by the unique perspectives each person brings. Of course, this social energy can sometimes be misread. Some might see their friendliness as flirtatious, even when it's purely platonic. And because they hate to disappoint anyone, they can sometimes overcommit themselves socially, leading to burnout. Trait number 3. The indecisive analyst. The classic Libra stereotype. Indecisiveness. And let's be honest, there's a lot of truth to it. But it's not because they don't know what they want. It's because they see the pros and cons of every single option with crystal clarity. To a Libra, every choice is a balancing act. Choosing a restaurant isn't just about food, it's about the ambiance, the price, the location, the potential experience for everyone involved. They are weighing every variable on their internal scales, searching for the perfect, most balanced outcome. This can be maddening for more decisive signs who just want to make a choice and move on. But this analytical nature is also a superpower. When it comes to big life decisions, like career moves or relationship commitments, Libras don't rush. They meticulously gather information, consider all perspectives, and strive to make the fairest, most well-thought-out choice possible. They are playing the long game, and they'd rather take their time to get it right than make a hasty decision they'll later regret. Trait number 4. The lover of beauty and aesthetics. Libras are ruled by Venus, the planet of love, money, and beauty. This Venusian influence gives them an incredibly refined sense of aesthetics. They are deeply attuned to beauty in all its forms: art, music, fashion, interior design, and even in people. A Libra's home is often a sanctuary of harmony and style. Everything is curated to create a pleasing, balanced environment. They are the friends who will help you redecorate your apartment, pick out the perfect outfit for a big event, or recommend a film with stunning cinematography. They don't just appreciate beauty, they feel it on a deep, emotional level. An ugly, chaotic environment can actually cause them genuine stress and anxiety. They need their surroundings to reflect their inner desire for harmony and order. This trait can sometimes be perceived as superficiality or materialism. But for a Libra, it's not about expensive brands or showing off. It's about the emotional response that beauty evokes. It's about surrounding themselves with things that bring them joy and a sense of peace. Trait number 5. The champion of fairness and justice. The scales of justice are Libra's symbol for a reason. More than any other sign, Libras have an innate, unshakable sense of right and wrong. They are wired to notice inequality and injustice, and it bothers them to their core. In any dispute, whether it's a minor disagreement between friends or a major societal issue, a Libra will instinctively seek the fairest outcome. They refuse to see the world in black and white. They understand that truth is often complex and multifaceted. This makes them excellent mediators, lawyers, judges, and advocates. They can patiently listen to all sides of a story before forming a judgment, ensuring that everyone gets a fair hearing. This commitment to justice is one of their most admirable qualities. They will stand up for the underdog and fight for what they believe is right, even if it means going against the popular opinion. Their quest for fairness is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a moral imperative that guides their entire life. Trait number 6. The conflict avoider. Now, let's circle back to that desire for peace. While it fuels their diplomacy, it also creates a deep-seated aversion to conflict. Libras will go to extraordinary lengths to avoid a direct confrontation. They might say, yes, when they mean, no, just to avoid disappointing someone. They might stay silent when their feelings are hurt, choosing to swallow their frustration rather than risk an argument. Think of it like this. A Libra sees a confrontation as a major disruption to the universe's equilibrium. It feels loud, chaotic, and messy to them. Their first instinct is always to smooth things over, to find the path of least resistance. This can become a problem in relationships. Partners of Libras can sometimes feel like they never know what the Libra is truly thinking or feeling. Over time, unresolved issues can build up, and the Libra's repressed emotions can simmer under the surface. A key growth area for every Libra is learning that constructive conflict is not the enemy of harmony. In fact, it's often the very thing that leads to deeper understanding and a more authentic, resilient peace. Trait number 7. The hopeless romantic. Again, we have Venus to thank for this one. Libras are the quintessential romantics of the zodiac. They believe in soulmates, grand gestures, and the kind of love you see in the movies. Partnership is incredibly important to them. The word, we, is one of their favorite words. They feel most complete when they are in a balanced, harmonious relationship. When a Libra is in love, they are attentive, affectionate, and incredibly giving. They will shower their partner with compliments, thoughtful gifts, and romantic dates. They want to create a beautiful, shared world with the person they love. They are looking for a true partner in crime, someone who is their intellectual equal and their best friend. However, this idealism can sometimes set them up for disappointment. They can fall in love with the idea of a person or relationship, rather than the reality. They may overlook red flags in their quest for that perfect, fairy tale romance. Learning to balance their romantic ideals with the messy, imperfect reality of love is a crucial journey for the Libra heart. Trait number 8. The cooperative team player. Unlike some of the more individualistic signs, Libras are natural collaborators. They truly believe in the power of we over me. In a work setting or a group project, a Libra shines. They are not trying to steal the spotlight or dominate the conversation. Instead, they excel at fostering a cooperative spirit. They make sure everyone's voice is heard, they delegate tasks fairly, and they work to build consensus. They understand that the best results come from leveraging the strengths of the entire team. Think of a sports team. A Libra isn't necessarily the star player who scores all the points. They are the point guard who makes the brilliant passes, setting their teammates up for success. They derive genuine satisfaction from collective achievement. This makes them wonderful colleagues and managers. They create a positive, supportive work environment where people feel valued. The only challenge is that their desire for group harmony can sometimes slow down decision-making, as they want to make sure everyone is on board before moving forward. Trait number 9. The charming persuader. Don't mistake a Libra's gentle nature for weakness. Beneath that polite and charming exterior is a surprisingly persuasive mind. Because they are so good at seeing all sides of an issue, they are also incredibly skilled at framing an argument in a way that appeals to others. They don't use force or aggression. Their tool is logic, wrapped in a blanket of charm. They will present their case so reasonably and so gracefully that you'll find yourself agreeing with them before you even realize you've been persuaded. This isn't about manipulation. It comes from a genuine belief that their proposed solution is the fairest and most logical one. They use their social grace and intellectual clarity to guide people toward a better outcome. Whether it's convincing their boss to try a new strategy or getting their friends to agree on a vacation spot, a Libra's powers of persuasion are subtle but highly effective. They win you over with kindness and reason, making them one of the most compelling signs of the zodiac. And finally, trait number 10. The idealist. At their core, Libras are idealists. They believe in the inherent goodness of people and in the possibility of a more beautiful, fair, and harmonious world. This isn't a naive, childish belief. It's a deeply held conviction that fuels their actions. It's why they fight for justice. It's why they strive to create beauty around them. It's why they invest so much energy into their relationships. They are always reaching for a better version of reality. Sometimes, this idealism can lead to disillusionment when the world or the people in it fail to live up to their high expectations. It can be crushing for a Libra to face the harsh, unfair realities of life. But even when they are disappointed, that spark of idealism rarely dies. They will pick themselves up, readjust their scales, and continue their lifelong quest to bring more balance, beauty, and love into the world. Their idealism isn't a weakness, it's their guiding star. So there you have it, the 10 core traits that make up the fascinating Libra personality. From the diplomatic peacemaker to the idealistic romantic, Libra is a sign of grace, intelligence, and a relentless pursuit of harmony. They teach us the value of seeing both sides, the importance of beauty, and the power of a kind and fair heart. If you're a Libra, hopefully you saw yourself in this portrait. And if you have a Libra in your life, you now have a deeper understanding of what makes them tick. What's your favorite Libra trait? Or did we miss one? Let us know in the comments below.